Today, I'm testing viral little luxuries that can make you feel like a millionaire. And I'm gonna see if they're truly worth it and enjoyable, or if they're just keeping us from our life goal of buying a house. We're starting off with the infamous $20 Aroan smoothie. It's packed with adaptogens, superfoods, and it's made by a celebrity, Hailey Bieber. But is it really worth the hype? It's pretty though. It tastes just like a strawberry banana smoothie. It has like strawberry chunks in there. And it's the ultimate wellness flex, but at the end of the day, it's still just a smoothie. It has a lot more ingredients in there like sea moss, I don't even know. But for a lot of people in this generation, wellness is not just a trend, it's a lifestyle. For me, I'd much rather have something from their hot bar for $20 that's a little bit more substantial, you know? Also, shopping at a bougie grocery store like Aroan is kind of like a status symbol for people, even if they're not millionaires. Did you know that 87% of Gen Zers and 62% of millennials are unable to afford to buy a home at this time? So are buying these little luxuries really worth it, or is it just a means to help us cope with the current times? Keep watching because I'm going to test out a few more viral ones. It's only $20 for this beautiful bouquet. Buy flowers for myself to make us feel better. Avocado toast has been iconic for millennials. This avocado toast with the side of arugula cost me 20 bucks. And I would say it's pretty basic. It has an egg on top. Probably could have done this myself at home. We have some pickled onions, radish, cucumber, and a little bit of cheese. But rather than making it ourselves, we opt to go out to cafes and we spend a little bit more on it because being out in the environment for the experience makes us feel a little bit better. It's the instant gratification rather than thinking about the long-term investment that we could be making. Could I be buying a house by cutting back on these $20 indulgences? I'm not really sure, but it tastes good, and a sandwich always tastes better when somebody else makes it. And the florals, yeah, we don't need them, but it's an emotional uplifter and it brightens our day. Expensive coffee drinks. It's not just a drink, it's an experience. So our generation loves spending a lot of money on things like specialized coffees, lattes, because it's not just a treat, it's a form of self-expression with personalized orders and unique flavors that reflect our individual tastes. So in the 2000s, coffee culture became a thing where you tie pleasing, aesthetic coffee shops with beautifully crafted drinks that tied seamlessly into social media, where sharing these coffee moments enhances your personal branding. So this right here is a really unique latte. It's a rosemary latte, spiced with rosemary syrup, a salted cream foam top, garnished with a rosemary and dried orange slice. And as beautiful as it is, it came out to $7. You get herby floral notes. It's just perfectly sweetened. And then you get this salted cream top that just balances everything out. This is basically me in a coffee. These giant avocados. Can't find this in a normal store. Fresh local produce feels like a luxury you can bring into your everyday cooking. Let me show you my little farm stand haul. I got some passion fruit, finger limes that are so cool. They demoed one for me to show what it looks like, but you basically snap it open. How come you're not snapping? How come mine's not snapping? I do not have nails. You have your keys, and inside you squeeze these out. They look kind of caviar-ish. When you eat them, they taste like a real lime, and they pop inside your mouth like poppin' boba. This is so cool. I never see these in a regular grocery store. We got some cool, beautiful looking squashes that aren't just plain green, and my favorite variety of tomatoes. These are called Early Girl. That's dry farmed, whatever that means. And guess how much everything cost? $6.69. Like, what a deal! I can never find these types of varieties in real grocery stores, but this definitely feels like a luxury even though it wasn't that expensive. Number one, I get to try different things, and number two, the general sense of buying from the farmer's market is that you're buying local, you're supporting local farmers, and it's more sustainable. So all in all, the farm stand was a big win. Now it's time for lunch, and what's better than an expensive, healthy, high-quality salad? I can't tell if this is a parody or a commentary. I ended up getting the caramelized steak chop salad, and this cost me 20 bucks. It feels like if you want a little luxury in your life, you're gonna have to chalk up $20 for almost everything you want. But this is a pretty substantial salad. There's quinoa, there's cabbage, there's lots of lettuce, some steak in here. It should fill me up for a while. Oh, and it even comes with a slice of bread. For me personally, for lunch, if I'm gonna spend $20 on it, I would expect it to last me for lunch and dinner. Is it worth it? While it's semi-filling, it's still a salad, and I just don't feel like I get that comfort and joy out of it. But I know that a lot of people really love sweet green, which to me is kind of like the salad version of Chipotle. And if I were given the choice between the two, I think I'd rather choose Chipotle. Now let's get a fun drink. All right, so now we're getting into the fun drinks of natural wines and kombucha and non-alcoholic drinks. So natural wines feel a lot less commercial and more curated, making them seem like a more elevated, special treat. And then these days, a lot of people are going for non-alcoholic drinks, so options like kombucha or botanical sparkling water, even lightly sparkling coconut water. This one is a mango passion fruit that sounds so refreshing and delicious. But each of these drinks feel a lot more special and more intentional. For example, this lavender and lemon balm is supposed to help you have calming mental clarity and digestive support. It's basically sparkling water with a little hint of lavender in there. Floral. Kombucha is also huge right now. Basically a fermented tea that's a great alternative to sugary cola, soda, but it has health benefits like probiotics that's good for your gut and digestion. And this one has dry hopped pears, so it mimics like beer flavors. Kombucha especially bridges the gap between social drinking and wellness. That's a non-alcoholic option for abstaining adults. Ooh, it's very pearish. I would definitely choose this over like a Poppy or an Olipop. This just tastes so much better. And then we have the sparkling coconut water that's flavored with mango and passion fruit. Like they went all out with this. The label's bright, it's very eye-catching, and it also has 607 milligrams of plant-powered electrolytes. The new trend in luxury drinks is that it always has to tie to wellness. It's good, but it's probably not my favorite. I feel like I can't decide whether it wants to be coconut water or if it's like mango juice, but like together it's salty mango water, if you can imagine that. But the branding's cool. And in terms of the natural wines, I'm gonna save this for a little later because it's daytime. Can't drink at 12. Go left down the hall, first door on the right. Oh, it's right here.
Are you picking up for she
Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you so much. Can I get a soft serve cone Mont Blanc, please? Matcha. It's become an elevated luxury item that has been really popular over the past 5 years. It's kind of a status symbol for the more bougie, sophisticated consumer. You can find anything from a matcha latte to a matcha dessert like this. This matcha dessert recreated something that you could find in Japan. And since I can't go to Japan right now, this is the closest thing I have. It's basically a matcha soft serve with matcha bean paste spaghetti strings on top. People are willing to pay top dollars for matcha anything these days, and this soft serve dessert cost me $10. It looks like pasta. So unusual. I was expecting more like mochi for it to be a little chewy, but it just melts in your mouth. You get a little bit of creamy from the threads and then cold creaminess from the ice cream, and it's just like a textural thing that's really interesting. And matcha has this like earthy, very deep grassy taste to it that I just love. Indulging in this $10 matcha dessert is not gonna get me closer to my goal anytime soon, but for a unique taste and experience like this, I think it could be worth it every once in a while. I love matcha. And now the ultimate little luxury, a bougie, delicious smelling candle, and a beautiful personal size cheese board. for girl dinner. So this one comes complete with everything from floral to charcuterie, crackers, fruit, and then 4 types of cheese. Artisanal cheese in like grazing form like this is the ultimate mini luxury because then you get to try a little piece of everything. It's not about like indulging in a big wedge of cheese. It's having little nibbles so that you could experience the unique taste, flavor profile, and cheese and everything all in one. Okay, so here we have some honey. Ooh, there's nuts in there too. And then this is habanero jelly. I love how it's decorated with all these like herbs and flowers. It just makes the plate look so special and beautiful. Oh my gosh, how cute. It even comes with like a mini wooden tongs. I love brie, so let's get a piece of brie. Get some prosciutto in there. And I'm actually really curious about this habanero jelly. Adult Lunchables. And with any girl dinner, they like their natural wines. This is the yuzu orange wine. The dude told me that it's basically grapes with skin contact, white grapes with skin contact, and look at the sediments. It's unfined, unfiltered, native yeast. Tastes a little bit like grapefruit, like sparkling grapefruit juice with a hint of wine. I really like it. It doesn't feel like you're drinking alcohol, which could be dangerous actually, but it feels just very refreshing and light. These little luxuries I definitely think do add up, distracting yourself from maybe bigger financial goals that you have. There is this new trend I'm learning about called underconsumption core, which is the polar opposite. But which one are you? Comment below. I'll see you next time.